Chat.
What's good, chap?
We in the building, chat. Oh my god. Got ginger in my nose.
Love the drugs.
It's a euphemism.
You going into the office tomorrow?
No, I'm in a school tomorrow.
Where? North? South? Don't just put your
Nah,
accents. Don't say
Croydon.
where it is.
Croydon. Nah, Croydon.
Oh, Croydon. Okay. If we say Reading,
Nah, Reading's a myth. I said, hold tight banks. I heard he was on crud in 08. What does Nathan know about what I was getting up to in 08? I was a good G.
Oh, wait, you would have been in year 6. Or year 7.
Year
Year
7,
5 or
literally.
6.
Yeah, 6 and year 7. I was a good G, man. Nathan, man. I wasn't on no crud.
International break's over, and we're finally back with Game Week 12. Banks, how have you been? Long time no see. Hope you're good.
I can't complain, man. Had to go fix the hair up. It's been a minute. I was looking
This
a
looks
bit
amazing,
crazy.
bro. Where did you go, Paula?
Who the fuck is Paula?
Don't cuss, Paula.
No, I don't have a problem with Paula. I just don't know who she is. Don't know who she is. Shout out Gabs. Shout out Gabs for doing my hair.
A man did your hair?
Nah. She's a woman.
Name is Gabs, like it was Gabs, like.
And like Gabby Jesus.
Yeah. Nathan, cussing my headphones. It's emergency. The only reason
I got those headphones. You're taking the work headphones.
These are the Jabra 3000s.
Let me get mad.
The Jabra 3000s. Jabra sponsor us.
Jabra. Fucking with us, man.
Jabra sponsor us. Thank you.
Jabra. We bring money to the table, bro.
This stream is brought to you by Jabra.
My shit ain't even plugged in, but fuck it, we move, man.
This stream is brought to you by Jabra. Like, can't you see how the quality is good? Nah, man. Scam. With a scam center force. With a scam center force. Every time you watch,
them using this very headset to call old lady trying to get their bank details.
Every time you watch those YouTube documentaries about, so we went to see a scam center based in the Eastern Asia. They're wearing these the Jabra 3000s.
Nah, the funniest ones is when they get is when they clock that they're being scammed and like they
on camera.
Yeah, I'm hacking to their camera.
Yeah, they're like,
hold tight those through to the Women's Champions League quarterfinals. Guessing you man are through. And I think I saw Nathan gassing Stina, to be fair, on the timeline, so I know it was gassed when she scored. Those gift card scams, yeah. Shem, like I don't wanna like feed into any
So back to the international break being over. Fake you. Game week 12.
I was about to feed into the maddest stereotypes. I was about to call you a Nigerian scammer, bro. I was about to feed into the craziest stereotypes.
Game week 12. Thanks. How you been, man?
Can't complain, man. Can't complain. Gassed. I was gassed. To see a bit of Amorim'S. It's new gaffer.
Amorim.
Yeah, man. He was saying all the right things, and it was just like, you know what? Let's see what they're gonna pull out.
I think that's a beautiful place to start. Actually, first question: how does it feel to now have a manager with hair?
It's different still. Like even just on the touchline, or brazy aura still. Erik ten Hag never had that sort of aura on the touchline.
Arteta, you think Arteta has the exact same aura?
You think so?
Having a handsome manager with hair makes a big difference. It gives you a certain sort of confidence. You think you might get back into the game, even if the tactics are trash.
Well, do you know, I could give you a good 10 off the bench if needed. Like the maddest injury.
Because when you believe in when your manager looks like he can play, I can't lie. It just gives you a certain sort of belief.
Because you have the big gaffers that just on the touchline, just like you could. If I put you on the pitch, right, don't shout at me like you could go on the pitch and do what I do.
I feel like the players will feel that with Amorim and Arteta, or they just have to have a general, like a Pep, like on the side, like
it's either you're a mad genius. You have to be a mad genius if you're bold. You have to actually be like
you have to be an insane genius. Like it just seems like, oh, I knew you were going to do that. That's why I did this move 3 moves ago, like that, like proper like high IQ. or you look like you can play, or you're a maniac, like you just feed up of mad endorphins like a clock. Anything else?
Amorim looks like a Kurdish barber. I've seen a lot of comparisons for him. Shout out Ghana for failing to qualify for AFCON. Always great
Always a
when you
great
see
day.
the
Always a great
always
day.
great when you see the Oats fail. Always great. Yeah, nah, man. It's supposed to be a fresh start for a lot of players, but honestly, I don't think it's a fresh start for a lot of these players. I think what
But
this
you know
game,
what? You scored 2 minutes in. I'm sure you guys were feeling like,
no,
no?
no. We've had it where we've had the Ollie one where the team has started fast under the new manager, and it's just like, you can save a lot of these players. Clearly, they just need a good manager. And then you've had the Eric Ten Hag where they started slowly, and it took them a while. At this point, nothing can really fool me about these players, and I hope Amorim's taken some of the lessons from this match, and he just really needs to do that throughout the rest of the season. Like, he's coming November now, and he's gonna have to see which of these men can kick ball and which of these men just don't try and flog a dead horse and try and get something out of some of these players. Some of these players are just not good,
So,
and they're not
so
gonna
it's a
suit you.
free hit. It's a free hit till summer, more or less. Because in January, there's not much you can do. Is that what you're saying?
I said I don't want to say free hit because there's still way too much of the season to go, but at the same time, like, he needs to change a lot with this United squad, and it's not going to happen. Like, he's had 2 or 3 training sessions. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen quickly. So, like, this season has to be about him, like, putting in the ideals and what he wants from the squad and see who can cope with it. Because at the end of the day, some of these players are gonna be suited to this style, to his style of football. And some of these players simply are gonna, like, just watching from today, Ericsson and Casemiro can never start again together in this system. They
Ain't got the
look
legs.
too off the pace. Johnny Evans in that left center. Johnny Evans has been, like, whenever he's played for us this season, he's always been, like, decent. He's not looked out of it. But today, yeah, whenever he was trying to go touch tight to either Hutchinson or Smodics, like, he was getting turned so easy. It was just like, yeah, it's a bit too fast for you. So it's just about seeing who's really gonna be able to kick ball here. Who can you work with? Because the squad that Ten Hag has left behind is a bit of a shambles. I can't lie. So it's literally about picking. Okay, mate, you can do a job for me somewhere. You can do a job for me. You, maybe not so. Maybe it doesn't look as if it's gonna work. But as I said, and the thing is as well, like, he started Ahmad right wing back, and Ahmad played well. He got the assist and everything, but you can clearly see, like, he needs to be further up. Like, he needs, like, in terms of attackers that can actually make a difference for us, he needs to be closer to the goal. So he's gonna have to experiment with some of these players and, like, put them in different roles, seeing what works where, because you're not gonna get he's not gonna get it right first time off the bat. He needs to see what's gonna work for him.
We need to move over to the main talking point of the weekend.
United are the United moved the needle this weekend. Everyone tuned in for the hate watch this weekend.
I actually didn't.
Everyone tuned in for the hate watch.
I actually didn't. I can't lie. I just saw my group chat saying, "Raw, 1 minute in." Fair enough. But
I need a thesis from Ten as to why he didn't like playing Ahmad. He's racist, bro. You look. I mean, not say he's racist because but you look, actually, I'm telling you, like, when it's a young African attacker and you've got the face of Manchester and you've got the academy product Garnacho, Ahmad's the easiest one to drop. Even if he's the best player there, he's the easiest one to drop, and he should never have been dropped. And I'm saying, like, if Ahmad was called, what's the Manchester name? If he was Ahmad, born in Withenshaw, like, grew up in the academy, and we produced that from our academy, there's no way he's getting dropped. But because Ahmad's a nice guy and he's not gonna go and complain to the press and he's not gonna kick up a fuss, people thought Ten Hag thought he could disrespect him. Before he could put him to. He's our best attacker. You look at the things that Ahmad can do with the ball, and ask yourself: do any of our other attackers even look like they're capable of doing that? Do they even look close? Just seeing Ahmad.
Hold on. We need to redirect the conversation because you guys are actually 12. Right. So starting at the top of the league.
Wait, we're sticking with United for a minute. I ain't had a chance to get my United paying off in a couple of weeks because we've been crap. This is a new start. As we move up the table, Manchester United will become more and more of a talking point in tier 3 again. It's been a while. Man said Ahmad should be selling Gizzard. First off, Nathan, racist.
That is
That's
racist.
racist. That's as racist as it gets. That's as racist as it gets. Man put agenda on bio of live. Wait, what?
He's
But
basically
ain't following it.
saying that how we starting with United.
Oh,
If you read the agenda.
why are we entertaining mid-table teams? See, this is the disrespect.
All right,
This is
cool.
the
So
disrespect.
we're gonna start with the dumping that happened in Manchester. And funny enough, it was on the blue side's head. This would be 5 losses in a row for Pep in all competitions. Let's start with
I'm gonna ask you a question, Shem. And you answered this question before last week. I want to see if your answer has still changed. Would you rather be chasing this Manchester City team or the Liverpool team?
What do you mean?
I
This
asked you,
Manchester City team,
yeah,
or what Liverpool team?
or this Liverpool team.
This Liverpool team.
You still
Wait,
rather
so
be chasing.
if this Man City on this form with Liverpool's points.
No. As in, like, when you a couple of weeks ago we was talking.
I don't know what's the alternative universe kind of question you're asking.
No, as in, like, in terms of how do I phrase this? It's like we was talking about.
We were saying, I was saying I'd rather it be Liverpool be ahead than it will be Man City, if that's what you're getting at. So you're trying to ask me, do I still?
Yeah, like, would you is this Manchester City team still basically in your eyes the biggest threat to Arsenal winning the Premier League?
No, because Liverpool, the gap is a lot now. The gap is a lot. When I think Liverpool were 5 points when I said that. Now they're not 9 points ahead of us or 10 points, something mad ahead of us. But if you're asking me, would I rather Man City be at 10 points ahead of us or Liverpool be 10 points ahead of us? I'd rather Liverpool be 10 points ahead of us.
I just don't get that, bro. Because this Manchester City team generally looks like the worst.
Nat said it perfectly for you.
They're saying, would you rather chase City as washed as they are or Liverpool as they are?
As they are now.
Yeah.
Obviously, but that doesn't make sense because if City were as washed as they were now, they wouldn't be 10 points clear, is what I'm saying. But still, I'd rather I still face this Liverpool because they've got a crumble in them. And this is very, obviously the style of play isn't similar, but the gap is similar. Liverpool were clear last season as well until they weren't. Well, I've seen Man City just like not buckle many more times than I've seen Liverpool buckle, if that makes sense. So the horse that I'd back, if all things were consistent, was Man City. But I'd rather, I just wouldn't want to be where we are right now. We're too far from Liverpool anyway.
Yeah, it's techie. It's looking. This is giving me I don't want to say 1920 vibes, where Liverpool just kind of just steamrolled that first half of the season and opened up a mad gap. 3 points ain't clear. Yeah, it feels a little different to last season just because.
No, but wasn't it more than 3 points when there was like 7 points clear or something, and then the game with City that they didn't win or something like. I'm talking about that far back. There was when McAllister got kicked in the chest in the dying minute. I think Liverpool were like could have gone 7 points clear.
Were they 7 points clear at that point?
No, 6 points clear or so. It was something like it was more than 3 because then they lost to was it Forest? I can't remember specific. I can't even remember. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but it felt.
Said you're guessing. Yeah, nah.
Don't choke though. Don't choke. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, CJ.
Don't giving it all the pump now. Don't fumble. Stay there. Stay as you are. Because you've got enough of a cushion to, like, even if you fall off, you'll be fine. But either way, so City losing 5 games in a row. This is bigger than everyone's like Rodri, bro. I wish Rodri was there and they were losing this, man, because he's stocks at right now. It's like, oh yeah, this guy's the best player in the world. And it's incredible because it's the same Rodri who's so instrumental, but he didn't win. and won the Ballon d'Or, but didn't win Player of the Year, Premier League Player of the Year. But the Player of the Year, without Rodri and without everything, all things, is absolutely stinking out the gaff.
It's crazy still. It's crazy.
So
Like,
it's
so
crazy.
when you get injured, your stock can either go this way or it can go this way, depending on how the team plays without you. And this City team, like without Rodri in it, has looked woefully undercooked.
If any other team had one player missing and it capitulated this much, they would get dragged like a generator, bro. I've seen Salah one man team, Odegaard, Saka one man team, even Man United maybe, I don't know, Cole Palmer, Chelsea one man team, bro. Do you get what I mean? So is City a one man team then?
Where this version of City, even going back to last season, like they had their, obviously you've got Haaland, and then Phil Foden played good for most of the season, but after clearly when you take out Rodri's influence on this City team, yeah.
I just want to say something specifically to Manchester City and how everybody looks at them, because it's all about winning at the end of the day, like winning trophies. And because Man City have won for so long, for so consistently, no one ever analyzes their performances. The mainstream media are saying Kyle Walker has finally lost a yard of pace and is washed now. Kyle Walker has been washed for 2 seasons. Washed. They last 2 seasons ago, there were in some situations they were saying, "Oh, this is best Premier League right back of all time." I thought that was so disrespectful.
Nah, you lot let it run. You lot let it run. You lot let it run.
Nah.
You lot would disrespect. You disrespect the legends of the Premier League just for.
No, never. He's been washed since 2022, bro. And the problem is, his deficiencies have been consistent throughout his career. Can't defend on his back post, awful on the ball, turgid on the ball, and then even in attacking phases of play, you don't know what he's gonna do.
You let him have the ball. You
let him have the ball, and you're seeing it more than.
I said Walker over Gary Neville.
Yes, you did. You were part of them. You
Walker over Gary Neville.
Who is there? You said who's there really to pick? I'm thinking raw.
Me. I would pick Walker over Gary Neville.
You said Walker, that because I think did I bring up Ivanovic or someone or Aspi or someone, I can't remember, from one of the Chelsea boys. But either way, mate.
Yeah,
but anyway, he's a glorified sprinter.
Seeing Werner cook him at the end. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Werner's rapid though, but Werner cooked him. And you know what's funny? He tried to divert to type and say, "Yeah, take me down the line," and he got.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But wingers can now do that. I think I saw Mitoma was doing it to him the other week.
You actually did. I'm not even gonna lie. You did. You said, "Yeah, but Shem, who else is there?" Really, the conversation, like, it's fair. Like, who else can you put him up there? He's washed, bro, and he's been getting away with murder. When I brought up on my other chat, on the agenda chat, he can't kick ball. They said, "Oh, how can he not kick ball? But he plays for City." I said, "Oh, you don't, man. That's not. Just watch him. Just watch him. You can't kick ball. That's why everyone just when the ball goes to Walker, no one presses him, you know, because we're like, yeah, let's see what you're gonna do. Because if he completes the pass, that means the pass hasn't gone anywhere dangerous.
Yeah, and that's it. He's either licking a shot from like 25 yards, it goes down the keeper's, goes right into the keeper, or as you said, it's gonna be he's never, like, watching him play. He never tries the it doesn't even have to be the intricate ball. It's just the harder pass. He never tries the harder pass. It's always going to be like, just seeing him play in the attacking positions yesterday. Every time he was in a position to cross, he'll just feint, dummy, and then pass it back.
Let me refocus. Philip Walter Philip, Walter Samuel.
I said, let me get my hate back up.
Man.
Talk.
All I'm gonna say is this: without the man doing nothing, people were saying stuff like, "This is England's greatest talent of all time that we've ever seen." Without the man doing much, people are saying that he's world class. Without the man just being part of a winning team, propelled him to such greatness. And the guy is good. Don't get me wrong, but he's not held to the same parameters as his peers. He's the oldest out of all of them, but he's not held to the same standard. I promise you, Cole Palmer's held to a bigger standard than Phil Foden, because Cole Palmer has a known stigma now that he doesn't do it in big games, right? You can say, like, the public know, like, there's a target on his back that he doesn't do it in big games. Foden has so many bad games, yeah, or like ghost games, not bad, ghost games, and we'll just walk off the pitch and go to the. You know why? Because City win leagues. You know why? Because no one watches City. You know why? Because no one cares about. If City are playing at 3 o'clock, you don't care. You don't stream it. If City, you don't watch it. Sorry. If City are playing, if City are playing a drab match and they ends 1-0 against, and they're playing Norwich or it wins 1-0. If they win, you come. It doesn't matter because they.
CJ asked, why is it when City collectively plays shit, you always draw out Foden? Is it because of Saka? Be honest.
Yes. What? Yes. It's because of him. Because if he's supposed to be the same person, or because people say he's better than Bukayo Saka, or it's different, he can't. He's not allowed. It's a different team setup. He can't put the team on his back like Saka because Saka's. Yes, he can because now everyone's moved out of the way. They've moved out of the way, and you're still doing niche. The best player last season was Cole Palmer, hands down. But Cole Park, Chelsea did nothing in the sense they won nothing and they finished sixth or wherever, so it wasn't going to get to him. The best player in Manchester City last season was Rodri, but they're not going to give it. So it fell on Phil Foden's lap, and he was good last season, but he wasn't better than the two people I just named.
He said so. Shem, Shem has already said he wasn't better than.
He wasn't better than Rodri last season. He wasn't better than Rodri last season. Not possible.
Foden, Nathan said Foden is the player where all the conditions have to be perfect for him to perform.
So then you can't say he's you can't say he's world class. What type of player is that? That's like when we bantered with Pogba, unlocking Pogba season 6, unlocking Pogba Rashford season. Do you get what I mean? You always have to have they've accommodated for Foden in so many aspects. Right wing, left wing, center mid, cam. They played him everywhere. He doesn't at his age, he still doesn't have a position. What position is he? What position is he? And then outside the system, outside without his daddy and his older brother and his cousin Rodri beside him, he needs at least 2 of the 3 to be in swing for him to perform well. Literally, Gareth Southgate made a team around him. You're the player of the season. Do what you need to do. Moved everybody around for him. Did nothing. So don't tell me this guy is world class, and don't ever tell me he's better than Saka. Ever. The conversation you have now is Foden better than Cole Palmer? And that's a question because Cole Palmer hasn't had doesn't in big games. Let's talk about that. Let's actually talk about that.
Can Foden be a number 1 or number 2 option on a title team? Because every Pep title, he's never been that. Because more time it was KDB, Gundogan, and now it's Haaland and Rodri.
Last season, they'll say he was the number 1. He wasn't the number 1. Rodri was the most important player on that team. Rodri was they would have won. I think they would have won it without Foden. Specific game that Foden rose, it was Aston Villa, I remember. But they would have won it without Foden. Champions League, Foden didn't play well. Yeah, he scored against Real Madrid, I think.
Yeah.
But he watched the game. He was awful.
I think, me personally, I think there is a balance. For this season, he's been woeful. And I think he would let me just
finish. I think specifically the problem I have with Foden is when he does okay or when he does good. When he does okay and then when he does good, it's propelled and it's magnified to the highest amplitude. When he does bad, it's minimalized and not spoken about whatsoever.
I can hear that.
We judge him, and then when we don't judge him with the same parameters we judge other players. Again, going back to Saka and what makes him world class. Do you know the amount of hoops he had to jump through to beat so many cases? Foden didn't have to do any of that because he's in a winning team.
Foden last season, 19 goals, 8 assists in the PL.
His numbers are amazing. Watch the game. His numbers are amazing.
Nah, Shem, I think you do have to be fair. Like give you're right in the sense that you're his bad games and when he does ghost, it is minimized and it's not really like nobody really looks at Foden.
You know who does this? You know who has this exact same thing? Top Reds like Manchester United fans in Manchester, but not London ones with Bruno Fernandes. Oh my God, they do the exact same thing. Bruno could.
No,
the only thing they get onto him for. No, the only thing they get onto him. The only thing they get onto him for is like petulance. That's things that top Reds don't like when you throw your arms about and you sulk. That's what they get onto him for. But in terms of performance, player performance, they never realize how detrimental he is to the team or how bad he goes to games, especially big games. It's the same thing.
With Foden, I think CJ makes good points where I don't think he should also. I don't know if City win the Premier League without his impact last season, especially when KDB is missing a big chunk. Like in the Premier League season, he did take the reins for a good chunk of that season, and he did impact them winning the Premier League. But you're right in a sense where now he goes off to England at the Euros, and you're right, he's given basically he's the fulcrum of the team, and essentially got passed on to other players to pick up the slack and do his job for him. And it started that way. It started off that way this season as well, where like City needs a talisman right now. KDB's been injured. Rodri's injured now.
If Saka performed how Foden was performing this season, would it have been spoken about? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the case. That's it. That's my point. No problem.
Shem, you're doing the same thing as pundits. You deflate his big moments and inflate his bad performances. I think there is, but I do understand CJ why Shem is coming at it from this angle, because if he is like, this is Premier League Player of the Season as well. Like,
talk about it.
He got the accolades for putting it, like, you're the best player in the Premier League, so he has to be held to that standard as well when he's not playing at that standard. And you're right in the sense that last season I do think he elevated the City team, which again this is not one of the best City teams ever, or even in the Pep Guardiola era. Like, I feel like 2024 was probably one of the worst City title winning teams, but he did take them over the edge to give them the title last season. But he also needs to step up when you do get those sort of accolades. And
I see the exact same thing with Bruno. But
Foden's stats are like Bruno's in 1920 and 2021. They look nice, but when you dig deeper, it's just so much volume, i.e. shot set pieces, so they eventually get it. I disagree. I'm comparing Foden's stats to Bruno's.
No, I'm comparing Foden's analysis to Bruno's analysis, the way in which the media view him and the way in which we discuss both with the players, not with Peckham Reds, top Reds. In terms of losing 5 in a row, they've got Feyenoord next, and then they go to Anfield. Feyenoord, we expect them to win comfortably, so that streak's gonna end. Anfield.
Hey, right now this City team, you can't guarantee nothing with the City team right now.
I think if they leave Anfield with a draw, they'll be happy.
I even think they'll be absolutely buzzing with a draw at Anfield right now, because the way this City team are playing right now, this Liverpool team is actually just going to cut them open. That it's too easy in transition to. Obviously, with the big Rodri size hole in the midfield, they're looking for they've put a couple of different players there that to try and replicate what he does. But quite simply, like, none of them have the athleticism, none of them have the physicality to like match runners and actually get in midfield and get busy. They've tried Rico Lewis, Gundogan for the first James Maddison goal. Bad.
It's so annoying because you just think, how did we not beat these lot?
That's why, like, in terms of just tracking runners all the way in.
The thing is about Rico Lewis, I think Rico Lewis is really good.
But he's tidy, but he's not in that midfield. It's
a lot to do. Yeah, it's a lot to do. And you know what's funny? Everyone gets onto Rico Lewis. Exactly. Rico Lewis gets more slant. Hey, Rico Lewis is criticized more than the talisman of the team. Hey, no. That's not fair.
Rico Lewis so overhyped.
That's not fair. Who overhypes him? Who hypes him? No one hypes him.
Pep hypes him. Pep hypes him.
I think Rico gets cooked. He gets cooked. And the thing is, I think he gets more judged and more analyzed in his bad performances than the star of the team. But hey, either way, I think Rico Lewis is quite good.
He's decent, and he's techie. He's got the right temperament. Like, in terms, like, whenever I see him, he's happy to receive the ball in different ways and get it gone. But it's the other side. Like, again, playing in midfield is different from when you're inverted from right back, and you can see why Pep likes it. But the physical side and the getting about, he's just not there yet to to make it. Or I don't think he's quite there to make that sort of impact. You see, Savinho is extreme. He's an
this one,
extreme
the
poor man's
Savinho
Nico Pepe.
agenda. People gone early with this one because in the earlier start of the season, everyone said he's the Mahrez region. So people really got to make their minds up with Savinho. I say everyone's got to stay clear. Yeah, everyone's got to stay clear of this agenda because nobody knows what they want.
I like Savinho. I like him. He played on the left against Tottenham, and I actually thought he created a lot of good opportunities. To be fair, he created a couple of opportunities Haaland should have finished, but yeah, that I feel like his final action when he took the shot on or when he made the decision to yesterday, it was a bit off. But for the most part, I've enjoyed seeing him this season. I saw a man say Rico Lewis is worth 80 million. They're hyping.
No.
Doku and Savinho are two Mumu wingers, just highlight merchants. Doku, I'm happy to go early, and well, it's not really early no more. But I'm happy to say that I don't see it with Doku so much. I don't see that Doku when he's got the jink that makes you think like he can get away from defenders, but he don't really get away from defenders.
I think Savinho's good. They've dragged him to this weekend. Oh, I was like, what? There's a Savinho agenda. I can't even back that because that's not that's a bad stock to invest in. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so Pep going to Anfield, we'll see.
Yeah, man. If there's anyone too fair, his favorite op isn't even there no more. Does Pep even have does he even have the motivation to get out of this?
And then you got to look at it. Do they care,
bro? Does he have the motivation to get out of this?
Temper's a great point. Yeah, Temper is a great point. Like they've won 4 in a row. Like okay,
5 in a row, bro. Was it 5? 4.
If they run 4 in a row, like if they slump and come 3rd or 4th this year, what are you gonna say?
Fuck it, we go again. He signed a new contract, so barring if they get relegated.
War chest, and everyone's saying Zubimendi in Jan, but I think they're gonna check out. Maybe if they lose at Anfield.
Yeah, I don't think.
All stocks in the Champions League.
I think there's quite a few holes in the City team that's not gonna get. It's not an easy fix to go out in January, buy 1 or 2 players, and this City team will look completely different. So I think you're right. Like if they are 10-ish points behind Liverpool come January, I don't see them like doing the big transfer to try and save the season. You're right. I do probably see them just going to the end of the season and then trying to go again next season because it's not one or 2 transfers that's going to save this City team right now. They like in a lot of different aspects, they just look well off the pace from where they were a year ago, 2 years ago. Let's get some of these comments up. Doku and Lukonga tricked man at Anderlecht. Yeah, now company sold some good dreams to some people, man. Man told Arteta, yeah, Lukonga, amazing. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, sorry. We need to now. I'll just have one question. If Slot wins in his first season, where does he go in terms of managerial rankings? Is he better than Klopp?
Is he better than Conte? Conte won in his first season.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Is he better than Conte? Is he better than Klopp?
He's just there. He's just there.
It's a free. He doesn't get into any time list. He don't get into any time list.
Nah, man, nah. All time list.
For winning it in your first season.
Nah. Come on, man.
Because Conte is not in any of them lists because of Conte's aftermath. But I'm saying, as it stands, if he's won for the first season, that's it. Just won.
Just enjoy it. Enjoy it. If he wins, enjoy it. Just enjoy it. You don't have to get.
If he wins, you got to start talking about Klopp's legacy because he's done it already. I'm joking.
Nah. We can do, but it's just like why? Why would we? Why
just enjoy it? Just enjoy it.
Have fun.
Have fun. Just have fun.
Okay, if you win, fair enough. Enjoy it, but. Yeah, you ain't even got to get into them. So, like before, you had to do a lot to get into all-time Premier League list before.
No, you ain't got to do a lot now.
No, I'm just saying anyone can get it. They're saying Maresca. They're saying McKenna. Like, come on, man.
Maresca. No one said that.
No one said that.
He's not even been in.
Nah, man. You got to put some groundwork in, man, before you can get into them lists. Got to put some groundwork.
It's so easy to get a bite out of him. It's so easy. It's so easy. It just comes too easy.
I knew you'd get the bite as well. I knew. Comparison is the fear.
Just angle it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Got him. So yeah, no. All in all,
one thing that frustrated the life out of me was watching Southampton play today. I won't lie to you. Watching that it's generally just utter woke nonsense. Just watching them play is like the definition of utter woke
thing is
nonsense.
they can pass and they play out and all that stuff. But just
now, why are you telling me Alex McCarthy to play out from the back? What like where do you think you're gonna land with that sort of decision?
If you can see that thing, he's not here. If you can see that thing, he's not here. Aaron Ramsdale. So the game plan's got to change.
And it's like Alex McCarthy's been about for years. Like what? It's not like he's a young up and coming keeper. Like you're trying to throw him into the fire. You know who he is. You know he's awkward. You know he's awkward with the ball. Why do you keep giving him the ball in them sort of situations? Like, what do you think is going to happen?
Free dribbling, he's pure hoops. Look, Villa need a winger. Villa need a winger.
Nah, he's coming on toilet.
You think so? Is that what you want?
No, I've heard on the blower still. Heard it on the blower.
Nah, Villa need a winger still. Oh, toilet. How much did you get from 60?
No, Paul Wilcox has got a little back door thing, man. He's gonna get him through the door on the cheap.
What, you take that OT?
Yeah. We just need some more technical ballers, man.
England. You want English again? Let's play Britain.
Watching the game today just made me like you just appreciate the fact that we just have no technical ballers apart from Mazraoui and Anna. 18, I think.
Swear.
Literally young G, man. McCarthy is in the second keeper Hall of Fame with Kujak, Worm. Wait, I think he means Vorm.
Vorm, yeah. You got to put Forster in there.
Yeah.
Been about.
Carson. Who else would be in the second keeper Hall of Fame?
Second keeper Hall of Fame, Content Man.
Keller. He's put some good.
No. Keller can't be there.
He can't be there. He's too good to be in there. To be fair,
yeah, Keller can't be there. Kujaccini, Forster, Vorm. Like they just. Would you say Carson? Scott Carson?
Yeah, Carson. Nathan put Carson in there.
Oh, okay.
Just happy to be. He's happy to be here.
So Manone. Emi Martinez changed. You changed that broke boy's life. We changed that broke boy's life. Yeah, Kulichini won the first Prem, no?
But was he in the team for the first Prem?
Yeah, he won the
he was a starting keeper.
Yeah, 4-5. And 05 or 6 they got checked.
Nah, but you have to be fair. He literally for the rest of his career, he even went Tottenham and did the same role. How can you go from Chelsea to Tottenham and not want to be first choice keeper at either place?
That's insane. But
Manone.
Peter Manone. Sunderland, he went Sunderland, didn't he? All of the Arsenal keepers, we actually changed all their lives. They were never second. No. Respect Ben. Ben Foster.
Ben Foster, he kicks ball. He goes about kicks ball.
Some games. He gets. What's my man at you lot's club? Lingard.
Sergio. Oh no, Lindegaard. Yeah. Yeah, Lindegaard. He can rock still.
He is in there. You can get Lingard in there. What's my man? No. Actually, Steve Carroll played. Roy Carroll played. Sorry. All right, cool, boys. Let's get onto the awards. I've been waiting for this. I know. Again, I'm going to start texting you midweek. Don't forget awards, by the way. And this week, don't forget because there's Champions League as well. You get what I mean?
I'm ready.
All right. Do you want to start? Or should I start?
Nah, you can start.
Guys, welcome to the awards section. So we're going to start off with this week's start of the week for game week 12. It could be international. It can be international week. It can be other leagues. It can be Premier League. But this week's start of the week, and put your start of the week in the chats, please, so we can see you out. For me, it was between two. I'm staying at the carpet. It was so close to being a return of the captain. And we never talk about how much of a great leader this man is, the general. But it's not going to be Martin Odegaard. It's going to be the 17-year-old Ethan Nwaneri. That is my star of the week this week because time and time again, Arteta doesn't trust him to start, fine. But he gives him 10-minute cameos. And in those 10 minutes, he displays what a peak baller he is. And how he's probably one of the best young talent in the league coming up now. So my star of the week is
Young
Ethan
things run things.
Wanyeri. I think Nat's star of the week is Diblin.
The star of the week is Diblin for me. His team is whack, but he is must see TV. The pass for the second goal was saucy. Yeah, he's cold still. He's cold. CJ star of the week, Kulichevsky. Yeah, ran City right. Ran City
You know,
right.
with Kulichevsky, yeah. I don't know about him, you know. Everyone keeps saying in this new centre mid role they're having it, and it kind of reminds. Remember when Di Maria had that? It was the best centre mid in 2014, 15,
No,
15 when he
2013,
played
14.
13,
Yeah.
14, sorry, and he was playing centre mid for Real Madrid. It's very, very similar. Kulusevski's one is like, I don't believe it. You're just running.
Nah, he's techie, man. He's a techie little baller, like. But it's weird.
I'm not having it.
You're not having it.
You're busy. He's just busy.
Nah, he's techie, man. He's techie. He's got the right minerals for it, man. He's got the. Some people when you give you got to have the techie. You got to have the minerals to take the ball and do it in techie situations.
I'm watching you.
Watch it. Yeah, you got to just watch it.
I'm watching you.
My star of the week is going to be Mateus Cunha, going over to Fulham, who are riding the good waves. Fulham away,
letting it hang on them.
And he did his thing. 2 goals and an assist. Great performance. Like, what more can you ask for, really? Like, your team struggling, need the wins. Last week, what you got them out of jail with was that last week or a couple of weeks ago? You got them out of jail with the 2-2 last minute against Brighton, and this week is just hoops, just pure hoops, man.
Even did the presser in English. Big up.
Did he? Shout out him, man.
He did the presser in English. Right. So this week's leave the game before the game leaves you. Ooh wee.
It's an easy one for me, man.
For me, I don't want to keep giving this man this award, so I'm not going to this week. But I'm gonna give it to a man we've spoken to already. I'm gonna. I can't. Actually, I can't. But I will. It's not. I will. Phil Foden.
Nah, that is poor. That is poor from you. That is poor from you.
Philip.
No, I want you to retract that. I'm going to give you the. I'm going to give you the chance to retract it. I'm going to give you the chance to retract it.
Philip. How many times did I call your name?
Philip.
Boy. Anyway, let me go. I'm gonna piggyback off Chimps. I'm gonna give it Gundo. I don't want to see you out there doing this. This is not how you're supposed to be sent off. Pep calling you back was selfish. It was selfish. The people that I've given leave the game before the game leaves you, and they're all coming up in the comments. For me, I'm gonna pick with Chimps on Gundo. It's a great shout. It's Gundo for me. But I keep seeing you keep doing it, and why do you keep doing it, Walker? You keep doing it. Again, they said I was onto you. Robertson, you keep doing it. Why do you keep doing it? Repeat offenders. Daily offender.
Leave the game this week has to be Andy Robertson. You had a good run, but he's getting spun like a Jezzy in a musical every week now. Damn. Tier 3 got to apologize to Cunha. Yeah, no, we never thought I thought he needed to be a centre midfielder, but he's got his shooting boots, man. But
who's yours, Banksy?
Game respect game. My leave the game. Leave the football before the football leaves you. Award goes to Alex McCarthy. It's going to be a long 4 weeks before Ramsdale comes back, and even it's crazy when you make Ramsdale look like less of a bozo than he is. Like that, it's a special talent to be able to do that.
Over today.
You can literally just see that time when the player makes one mistake and you can just literally see it envelop them and take.
You see how you see it in Gabby Jesus.
The eyebrows just get more and more. Just go more and more up like that. Yeah, nah, man. Alex McCarthy is going to be a long month watching you play football for Southampton. Yeah, now you think you died, fam. You think you died.
Now let's quickly come up with the quiz. I got to work tomorrow. Nah, Robbo releasing Swans. For Robbo.
He had a good. Him and Trent might as well just hold hands, leaving the building in the summer. Yeah, legit brothers and aunts, son. Just you did it all together, man. Just you go. Don't be the one to outstay Trent, man. If Trent's gone, there's no reason why you should still be here.
Dang. It's a term of Kit Kat fingers. God damn. Yeah, fair play.
Boxing is John Paper shocking CB. I think he means John Stones.
Man.
Since 09-010, name every French team to play in the UCL. Brest.
Lille, Lyon, Marseille,
Montpellier.
Lyon, yeah, Marseille, Lyon, Monaco.
Wait, let me type these out as I write them. Brest, Lyon, Marseille,
Lyon,
Monaco, Lens, obviously PSG.
Obviously.
Who else we got? Lyon, Monaco, Brest.
Did Thingy's team play? No, we didn't.
Andy Carroll's team, Bordeaux. Bordeaux is there, surely.
Bordeaux. Folded now. Did Ux, AUX?
Nah, they're crap. Well, not crap, but
they are crap though.
Yeah, they don't want to be the ones. That's surely not how you spell Bordeaux. Sure, that's not how you spell it. Who else we got? Brest, Lyon, Marseille, Monaco, Lens, PSG, Bordeaux. Lyon, Marseille. You got anything else?
Nah.
All right, cool.
That's it. Let's put that in the chat. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Besides the big three in Netherlands, Feyenoord, Ajax, and PSV, who is the only other Dutch team to play in the UCL since 2010? That's a good question. You got all of them.
Only other Dutch team since 2010 during the Champions League.
Feyenoord, Ajax, PSV.
Go ahead, Eagles.
No chance.
What's the name of the team that this guy joined? Not Hamburg. Like green and brown, like green and burgundy. It's not. Go ahead, Eagles is yellow and red.
No, Vitesse is Vitesse. No, what country is Vitesse? Belgium. No, Vitesse. That's Holland.
Vitesse is Dutch, no?
Yeah, Vitesse is Holland. 20.
Thank you. It's 20.
Clutch, EJ, clutch.
Yeah, it's 20. It's 20. It is 20. But then they went to get Steve McLaren.
He started speaking in accents.
I knew it was one of Thingy's teams. That's what I was trying to remember. Ten Hag's team. It was Go Ahead Eagles 20. There was one team he did before that. What was it?
I see 20. Yeah, it has to be 20. Nathan, do you want to confirm?
Nathan's gone to sleep. Hacksburg. It's not Hacksburg. That's where it's from. Utrecht. That's what I was trying to remember. Utrecht.
Utrecht.
Go Ahead Eagles. Utrecht. That's the team I was trying to remember.
All right, people. Yeah. Thank you for joining us on this Sunday evening. Ruben Amorim'S Sunday evening. This episode has been brought to you by Jabra. Only the best to hear the best. Make sure you follow us on the socials. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And
Jabra, I'll respond to your email tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah. Just put the invoice in the bag. With fries in the bag, yo.
Fries in the bag.
Have a lovely one.